Karina's miserable attitude towards Paul in Happily Ever After gives the impression that she is only trying to save the marriage for the sake of their baby. In this 90-day fiancé season, Happily Ever After? Karine Martin's moved to Kentucky with her husband, Paul Stale. In general, Karine did not seem enthusiastic about the move to America, but she also seemed less than pleased with Paul in general. In fact, Karine doesn't seem to have any affection for Paul at all. Is it possible that her love is exhausted and that she stays with Paul only for the good of their baby? Karine and Paul have appeared on more than one season in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, documenting their difficult relationship from start to finish. They first met online and Paul traveled to Brazil to meet his new girlfriend. They married in November 2017 and welcomed their son, Pierre, to the world in May 2019. Despite their happy relationship milestones, the couple struggled enormously. They are known to always be on the verge of a breakup or a divorce, largely because of Paul's bad temper. In fact, Karine has threatened to divorce Paul twice, most recently in November 2019. She even went so far as to hire a lawyer specializing in divorce, although it does not seem that she really followed the procedure. She hasn't officially left Paul yet, but Karine certainly doesn't seem happy with her husband. In fact, she seems to hate it pretty much. Karine reluctantly decided to move to Kentucky with Paul during this 90-day fiancé, Happily Ever After? The choice stems from the fact that Paul could not support their families in Brazil, but Karine was clearly not satisfied. She arrived in the United States, but she continues to tell Paul that she will leave and return to Brazil if he does not succeed. Each new milestone against Karine and Paul is not treated as a couple. Instead, Karine looks at Paul as he is mistaken after error and continues to repeat that she leaves if things do not go well. On top of that, Karine really seems to hate Paul. She is rarely warm or affectionate with him. As soon as she sees something she doesn't like, she tells him what a bad husband he is. She constantly chooses her decisions and shows no interest in reconstructing their difficult relationship. Instead, it seems that she is waiting for something to go wrong so that she can leave without feeling guilty. In short, Karine looks rather miserable with Paul. If so, does she only stay by his side for Pierre? Raising a child alone is a daunting thought. Furthermore, separating a child from his father is not something that is often taken lightly. If Karine is going to take care of her boy without Paul's help, she will need the support of her family in Brazil, thus separating Paul from her son. Karine may try to keep her family together, rather than trying to save her relationship with Paul. Unfortunately, if Karine's feelings for Paul have really disappeared, their relationship is also doomed. They are already struggling to exist in the same place without fighting. How much worse will their dynamics get over time? Paul certainly has a lot to work on in their relationship, but Karine could also improve their situation. If she acts as a partner of Paul who wants to succeed by his side rather than a spectator with a critical eye, she can see that things evolve a little more gently in their relationship.